Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to play some best ball. Calendar here. View today's games. Look for the Blue Jays. Play games. And here we go. The starting pitcher. Not as good today, this guy. 76. Got two star pitchers here. Probably still tired though. So the game I'm playing right now, I think, is yesterday's game though. Jays actually lost this one 9-5 or something like that. They're winning right now though. Game I play next.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
So there you go. If you can like, it'd be appreciated. You know, it helps trigger the
Just about set now.
Facebook algorithms and stuff like that if you like it. And of course, if you want to share or tell a friend about me, feel free. I play all sorts of different games.
And now for the Jays, Merrifield.
I'll be playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley again soon. Oh crap, right to him.
The throw to first. One out in the top of the first.
Diego, thank you for liking, much appreciated.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
There's new update coming for Dreamlight Valley tomorrow, I guess.
Gold glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out.
There we go. We got a hit. Got to first with a guy who's fast. I'm good, thank you. How are you, Stephanie? Thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on at first with one gone. Bo Bichette out to
right between them, good.
But he can't make the catch. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Here's Bo Bichette. That's Stephanie's favorite player. He's handsome.
One out. Here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. This to third.
Oh crap.
Nice stop. The throw. Lopez to second, to first, not in time.
Yeah, they got one of me.
Great effort there.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
I tried for the double play. What did I have for dinner? I had some orzo salad, some salmon, and some pot stickers. Oh crap.
To the left side. Down the line, and it's foul. Oh, and one now. And a foul ball.
Another foul ball. You like orzo salad? Don't say no if you haven't had it.
On the ground to third.
Oh crap. Right to him.
And that'll do it. Blue Jays leave.
If you haven't had it, just say you haven't had it.
Their first shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on.
You like pot stickers?
Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Jose Barrios.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first, and to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
Gives you that introduction all the time, eh?
The pitch. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the #2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies.
Put it just outside.
And that one is lifted in the air. He can't.
Oh, I missed it.
A base hit. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Here comes Witt around third. He will score in the Royals.
Oh.
1-0.
Well,
He bought this game for the Switch and PS4. Nice.
Always fun to see it inside the Parker, and man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Man, that guy threw it badly too. Well, they got their first lead on me.
To the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette under this one. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
We'll catch up.
The first baseman, Vinny.
And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino.
Close, eh?
Slap the other way, foul. Berrios, multi-time
Good soup. You're still full from McDonald's. Did you try that chicken Big Mac?
And he works in a changeup.
Oh, you had some fish fillet and a large milkshake. You know, they're not actually called milkshakes at McDonald's because they're not legally allowed to call them that. They're just called shakes. I don't think there's actually milk in them. Plastic you're drinking there, probably.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero, and they got him.
You ever wonder why they're just called shakes? That's why.
The catcher, Salvador.
Some sort of substitute. There's not actually milk.
Perez to the plate. 2 hits for
Or
him.
there's very, very substantially little that they can't legally call it that.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
On the ground out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
How do you know? I read that before. There's a whole documentary on that stuff.
Now it's the DH, Edward Olivares. Berrios a check to first. Back standing.
If you want to Google it to confirm, you're more than welcome to.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Royals are giving me a hard time compared to the team yesterday. Saying, oh, okay, does that mean you Googled it?
And it's even up.
One ball, one strike.
Inside just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And a pitch. On the ground right side, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there.
They're only down one guy.
2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. It's the Royals 1 and the Jays nothing.
Yeah, it's like
Here at Kauffman Stadium,
Subway
the catcher,
in
Danny
Australia.
Danny.
They can't call it a bun there because it's too much sugar content in the buns for Australian rules. So I think they have to refer to the bread, or they can't call it bread, is what I think it is in Australia, because there's too much sugar in their bread to be considered bread. Oh, you're saying okay because you believe me? Oh, okay. Yeah, so in Australia they have rules for Subway as well, like similarly.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time.
Like all these governmental rules, you know.
Lyles back to work. And first offering is
They
fouled off.
have to follow them. Oh crap, man! I'm just not right on the timing there, eh? A little bit late, early.
The wind and the pitch.
That was a good hit.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one
It's out of here.
Danny Jansen hits one out. That's his 50th career homer. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was
Tied her up.
right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Line drive, and it stays fair. And
He can go for a second.
Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a great approach. Looked like that was
Look at, he's happy about it too, eh?
that pitch, and right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Now it's Matt Chapman, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything.
I don't think Maverick will show up today.
Well struck right field. Way back there. And it's gone.
Nice homer.
Matt Chapman pops one out of here. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
That was a good hit.
No question about it, and that one will go.
Look at that, eh? 2 home runs in a row.
5 on the season, and they add a run. It's 4-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing.
Yeah, they call it the back-to-back jack.
Feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Dibsy, thank you for liking.
Now a screamer.
That was probably going to get caught.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Kiermaier now. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability.
I think they'll catch that one.
Racing makes
He had to run for it, but
2 down.
batter, the shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Here's Bo Bichette, Stephanie's favorite player.
First time.
Eventually, it's going to become her favorite player anyway.
In the air, left side. Isbell makes the catch, and that'll do it.
She doesn't have a favorite player, so we got to help her out choosing a favorite player.
We go to the
And he seems like a good choice.
It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Royals 1. Back here in Kansas City, here's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
The second baseman, Michael Massey.
The pitch. Popped up. Merrifield gets under it. One down.
When Lindy's like, come on.
The center fielder,
Drew Waters stands in.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that's in there for strike one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 0-1. Popped up. Snags it on the run. Out.
Almost missed that one.
2.
batting eighth, the right fielder, Hunter.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And ball 1.
1-1.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Apparently, this is my pitcher's favorite throw, eh?
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Royals, and they trail it 4-1.
There we go, 4-1.
And welcome back. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And a pitch. Here's a swing.
That sounded pretty solid, and he's walking.
Knew it. George Springer leaves the yard. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop.
What a wonderful day for Canada, and therefore, of course, the Welsh.
They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time,
That's
he
a
got
slider.
for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is not a very fast runner, but he can sure hit it.
The batter, Danny.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Now it's Jansen to hit. Foul
Oh,
ball
crap. I
there.
should have swung at that one.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Oh, crap.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing.
Ah, I struck out.
Him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. Doubled his first time up. Lyles.
Oh, I missed.
6'5" righty, 230 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent at the Belton Fires.
Oh, that's not good.
Second.
Hey, double play.
Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 5-1. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Kyle Isbell. Isbell throws right, bats left. 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And it's fouled away. And there's a foul ball.
Oh.
And the 0-2. Swing and a tapper. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Provided some excitement right out of the gates with a leadoff inside the park home run.
Gotta get this guy. He made me look bad.
That one's in there, 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it for the K.
Ah! Got him.
The slur. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals.
No, that's down.
And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Hit weakly on the ground. Merrifield gloves it, throws to first, and that is that. Royals bats are quiet.
BRB.
5-1. As we go to the top of the 4th, Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Well struck left field.
Is it a homer?
Back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone.
It is. Nice.
Matt Chapman hits one out. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Kind of fun hitting lots of home run.
That's towards center.
They're gonna catch that one though.
Waters puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
The batter number 50, second baseman.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays.
Oh crap, that's terrible.
To short. In plenty of time to first, and now two gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing pretty
Kevin Kiermaier.
got elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
That sounded pretty solid. Oh, it's outside though.
That is a foul ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range
And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner.
Guess I could have ran for second. I think I was fast enough.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Here's Bo.
Down the right field line. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Trading the pitcher.
Daniel Lynch.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That takes care of Springer.
Maverick is here tonight.
One scores in the inning coming
I didn't think we'd see you for a bit.
And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
On the show. Thank you for liking, Maverick.
Welcome back. John Chambie and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off.
You ever play baseball? Or is it boring for you? What food did you pick here on the poll?
Berrios back to work. Swing and a miss.
Well, I mean, no, I mean, technically not, because I didn't expect you to be here for a couple days. Usually you tend to not show up
The 0-1.
regularly anymore. Used to be pretty regular.
To the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff
But
hitter
you're only there a couple days a week, so.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
You know that these baseball players, they make some money. If you wanted to make money, Maverick, become a professional baseball player. Their contracts are outrageous. And you can be literally from anywhere. I wonder if there's any famous... Alexa, is there any famous Major League Baseball players from the Philippines?
And he deals. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gino Espelia or something like that. They steal bases in baseball. He could be the #1 base stealer.
Pitch.
Yes!
This one popped up. Merrifield gets under it. makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter,
Thank you for liking, Yod.
And next is the designated hitter, Edward Olivares.
I think a base entry contract for baseball is pretty high, actually. Big money sport.
He steps on the bag.
All good.
KC down in order. They trail it.
I was trying to find out if Yod ever watched a pro baseball game in his area there, because there's some good baseball over there where he is.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
I asked last time, but he must have left when I asked.
The line to kick the pitch.
There we go. Look at that. He's walking. He hit it hard. Not yet, eh? Hey, Kevin.
His 4th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
Yeah, I think that would be fantastic in your area, even if you don't like baseball, to see a pro baseball game there, because that's epic. I don't watch baseball regularly, and I watched Blue Jays in Seattle, and it was pretty amazing. It's way different in person than on TV.
And he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
No, but you probably would like it, Maverick, because all it is a giant party where you're eating the whole time. You know, that's why the hot dogs, peanuts, garlic fries, all that stuff. I mean, it's like a big tailgate party. Oh crap, that's not great.
On to first. Yeah, they get Belt for the out.
now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Like, you know, the people watching there, they're eating and eating and eating.
Swings through that.
And those garlic fries,
Looks like he went up there.
you could smell them 4 rows up.
Sell out to it. Didn't make any contact though.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
You know, you're going there to hang out with your friends. Usually, you know, you're cheering on a team and getting into it. The ambiance is amazing.
So up next, Dalton Varsho.
You know, and there's so much things.
Hit hard, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner.
I was trying to signal for him to continue, but they didn't advance.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down.
So yeah, even if you don't like Major League Ball, I think that's true for most sports.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. The throw in holds that trail runner at third.
Major League Sports, I mean, you know, watch it at least once in person, because it's quite amazing.
As he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So 2 on with 2 away. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays.
Here's Kevin batting. Oh, that's going to get caught.
Dozier on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits.
Stephanie was just talking about you, Maverick.
Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue
She wanted to see you in chat there, and then she went BRB and then didn't see you.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey.
Said, oh, Maverick probably won't be here today.
And here it comes.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Guerrero picks it up, and they tag him out.
The center fielder, number 6.
We got him. You're batting. I know.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Drew Waters. He's 0 for 1.
I think Maverick left already.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Put it right just on the line there. I don't know if it's actually harder for them to hit when it's like closer to them or farther.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same.
So this game in real life happened yesterday. I believe the Royals won 9-5, if I remember right. Like 1 week area he has right there. Tell by the blue.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Varsho moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Oh, Bichette's next.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, new inning getting started. Now it's going to be Bo Bichette. Bichette in his 4th year, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016.
There's a solid hit.
Into right center for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So man aboard, and the batter is George Springer. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back.
That's solid. And he's walking. That's a home run.
He knew it. George Springer takes him deep. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-1.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him?
What a wonderful day for Canada, and therefore, of course, the Welsh.
Watch it go a long way.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, or just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Josh Stamont on the pitch here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Oh, change the pitcher again. Wear out all our pitchers, eh?
Junior next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over.
Oh, that's not good.
Witt over to pick it up. Slings to first, and Guerrero is set down.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Now the catcher up to hit. Danny Jansen, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Oh, missed.
Swings and misses at the initial offering. Stamon, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 0-1. And that one.
That's not good either.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
0-2 now.
Oh, big foul ball.
We'll do it again.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Kicks and fires.
There's a solid hit. He's walking.
About it as they add on more. Gone.
Boring.
Another homer. Third home run of the season. It's 11-1.
I bet you if you're making $500,000 a year like that guy, you wouldn't find it boring.
Making a mistake like that, and right there, he made him pay.
When I went to a baseball game live, I was right behind them too. Right where that net is, just a little bit back. And one other time, I was kind of along the third base on that side.
And fouled off.
Do you see where the dugout is there, where the kind of fence and the players are? I was behind that.
Usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one fouled.
Although being behind the players was way cooler.
The 0-2.
That's a solid hit.
No doubt about this one.
Gonna hit the sign.
Brandon Belt goes deep. Third home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-1.
Close game. Yeah, this game just came out not too long ago. This is actually the game that I'm playing was actually played yesterday in real life.
As we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented.
Although the score was pretty much opposite.
And he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing.
Although they're doing pretty good tonight.
Backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
Here's Matt Chapman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and that one's gone.
Another home run.
Last one out to right, his third home run of the game. It's 13-1.
These are the actual rosters too, you know.
Yeah,
like this.
swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow.
Oh, they're gonna change the pitcher.
In the game for the Royals, Amir Garrett. He's into the game with the bases empty.
What happened to Wolverine? I don't even know what you're talking about. Ah, crap.
0-1. Foul ball.
Oh.
The pitch. Swing and a ball.
Oh, crap.
Perez gets under it. And he makes
I'm not going to get a spoiler for something. I want to know what it's about.
The batter number 50, second baseman.
Is it a spoiler for a movie?
Lineup flips over. Whit Merrifield.
And there's one movie where he died.
And there's a
That's pretty solid.
the outfield. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up in second.
So digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. Outfield playing pretty.
Here's Kevin batting again. Oh, I missed.
And misses, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down.
I had a Reuben sandwich the other day, Maverick. It was very delicious. You ever had a Reuben? Oh, crap.
Pasquantino takes it to the bag, and that will end the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Toronto leads this one 13-1.
Tonight I had pot stickers and salmon and orzo salad.
And a pitch. And there's the strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
High fly ball out to center field. Kiermaier makes the grab.
You got it.
The batter, number 7.
Well, Kevin can tell me if he had a Reuben if he wants to.
So up next, Bobby Witt Jr.
Reuben's a quite delicious sandwich, though. Home run! Not on these guys.
Merrifield handles the chance, and
I'm the defense right now.
The third baseman, number 8. Nicky.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Nicky Lopez. Into center.
There's Kevin
Brings it
catching
in.
right there in center
That is the
field.
inning.
Oh, Bichette's next. Oh, Bichette, he's handsome.
Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And now the shortstop.
Trying to tell Stephanie that'd be her favorite player. He makes $600,000 a year, you know. The 25-year-old.
Garrett back to work.
Look at that.
The ball hammered left field. And it is gone. Oh, Bichette blasts one out. His second of the year. It's
What do you think, Maverick? Bo Bichette, is he your favorite player now, too?
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing
No?
better than
I
when
thought
you
you'd like his
bat
abs.
like that.
Here's George Springer, the outfield playing in
He
control
sucks.
with the
He might, you never know.
that left center field gap.
Oh, that's going to get caught. Wonder if it's going to get out into the crowd.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging.
Mavericks
double-digit hits, and they've done a
trying to
great
get me to
job
look
of
something up
strikeout. Only
on
one
Alexa
of
because
them
he doesn't know how to
so far,
Google
which
himself.
tells you a lot.
Base hit.
Alexa, stop. Hey, look at that guy's speed. Did you see it? It's 69.
Up next to the Blue Jays. The first, Vladimir
Mansiggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And
Maverick said baseball's boring.
it squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
There we go. Let's slam her home with Vladimir.
Here's a swing and a drive.
Sounds like I slammed her home. He's not even running.
Vladdy with a star scraper. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a couple more. It's 16-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty
Maybe
good.
Vladimir is Maverick's favorite player.
There was a high slider, but he did a
Look at that
really
hit.
good job of staying on
He's a
track.
Golden Glove winner.
Slightly
You know he's
above
good.
with his hands, hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
Look at that hit.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Josh.
Another pitcher.
And he comes on here for the first time this season.
Going through their lineup.
I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Danny Jansen, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Oh, that's not a good hit.
Offering is fouled off. And a pitch. On the ground.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
I would have thought baseball would be Maverick's favorite sport because it's one of the only sports where you can steal.
And next for Toronto, Brandon Bell. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field.
Oh, crap. I shouldn't have swung it down. It was way out there.
Yo one. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone.
I push it really hard on the controller. It helps.
He'll touch them all. His second home run of the game. It's 17-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Close competition for the food here. Nobody's picked the gianted. Oh, I put gianted, but salted pretzel. I meant giant salted pretzel.
Away. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Chapman gets a piece there. And now the 0-1. Line drive.
Oh, he caught it. Good hit otherwise.
Now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. This one high in the air to left center.
They're gonna catch that.
Under it. And that's the third out.
Hot dog.
But they go deep 3 times in the inning and
Baseball dogs are supposed to be the best dogs, you know.
lead it 17-1.
Take me out to the ball game.
Back here in Kansas City, now Vinny Pasquantino.
The first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
The right-hander back to work. Popped up.
Bo Bichette,
Makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Stephanie's favorite player. Look how handsome he is.
13, Salvador.
Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And he swings. And
Oh, we made him bite. Oops. What was the command? Oh well. Guess we'll throw this pitch instead by accident.
There's a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
0-2 now. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
On the ground to first. He handles it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 outs, base is empty. Edward Olivares steps in for the Royals.
Take me out to the ball game. 1 strike, 2 strikes, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball game.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Swing, bada, bada, bada. Rick must have left again.
Here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield.
The pitch. In the air, right.
I think that's a little bit too fly ballish.
Puts it away for the out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Kevin Kiermaier digs in.
Here's Kevin at bat. This is Kevin's favorite player.
In the air, out.
It's a decent hit, but I think he's going to catch it.
Under this one. Makes
Pretty nice background there with that waterfall, eh?
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette.
Here's Bo.
Shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Number 11. Look at that, solid.
Here, right field. Dozier going back.
Oh, he caught it.
Racing makes the catch.
Bernard, thank you for becoming a follower. Welcome to the Starbase.
Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Thank you for liking, too.
Michael Massey. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm going to swing.
Righty delivers. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Jansen makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Got him.
The center fielder, number 6, Drew Waters.
So digging in, Drew Waters. First pitch.
Oh, he a little bit off on the aim there. I was aiming more to the side, eh?
And there's a ball.
How many pitches is this guy throwing? 60. He's okay for a bit, I think.
Next pitch is popped up.
Oh, crap. Ran the wrong way.
Merrifield settles under it. And
I was going to go for it with the pitcher.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
2 outs, base is empty. Hunter Dozier steps in for the Royals. This one popped up. Merrifield gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that.
Here's the fan cam. People inside too. You see that?
All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's George Springer to start it off. Taylor in his fourth year, 30.
Springer's been doing pretty good for me.
And they traded for him earlier this year. And a pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the 0-1. That one hammered center field, way back there. It bangs off the wall. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good.
See that batting action?
Great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Out towards left center.
Ah, crap.
Waters has this one sized up. Then there's one down.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one down the line, and that hits off the base into the outfield. Base hit. They won't risk.
I guess I could have ran.
At the corners now with one away.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
I thought it was a foul ball for a minute there.
And now the DH, Brandon Bell.
Sounded pretty solid.
Left center, base hit. One run is in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up.
Having the game of
Screaming at 108 miles per hour.
lifetime here. They changed the pitcher like 5 times now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 on with 1 out. And here is Matt Chapman. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Base hit and a run in to score. Waters to third. And he's in there. A run comes in on the
That was close. Just over him, eh?
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying off the batter's eye and gone.
Yeah!
It's his 6th home run of the season.
It's like 3 guys in, too.
It's 22-1.
Knew we were going to hit that of a show.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive, base hit right center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Maybe went for a triple. Might have made it. Guy was probably fast enough.
And at second with 1 away, Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And
I should have let that one go. Here's Kevin batting. Come on, Kevin, hit a home run.
Right-handed reliever.
That sounded pretty solid.
And a base hit into right.
Well, maybe get second at least. Kevin's got speed, eh? 86.
The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. Not in time. He's
Triple for Kevin.
All over that one. I love seeing a nice triple into the gap. It's just a great baseball
Man,
play. You've got to get out of the
that
box.
speed is good for old Kevin there.
You've got to pick up your third base coach. And on top of that,
He would have been a slower guy. He wouldn't have made it, but saw that 86 speed.
Very well done.
Dropped his hat. Chase the pitcher. Kevin got rid of the pitcher. New pitcher. I think we're going through their whole lineup.
So up next, Bo Bichette.
Bo.
That one hit to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. Massey with a relay home.
There, I ran Kevin in.
And the lead
Back fly.
continues to grow.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at bats out of this team right now.
That one is absolutely.
That's pretty solid. It's out.
Turning, looking.
It's out.
That'll fire up the dugout. His 7th home run of the season. It's 25-1.
And their contracts at the end of this season are going to be outrageous.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer
He's
game
still here,
is
Stephanie?
so special, and I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
That's pretty impressive, wasn't it?
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Back-to-back jack.
Here's a
Oh, that won't be a jack.
Isbell makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on The Show Canada. So bottom of the 9th. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell.
All right, so for them to come back, they got to score 24.
Berrios back to work.
We will hopefully avoid that.
That's to third. Over to first. One out.
You voted hot dog. You do like hot dogs, don't you?
Batter number 7.
Baseball hot dogs. If you ever go to an MLB game,
Bobby Witt Jr.
you gotta try one of their hot dogs because these are good hot dogs.
Swing and a bouncer. In there safely.
Ah, they got a hit.
Hit as a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right
I
there.
kind of thought I was controlling a different guy at first, you know.
And gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Nicky Lopez will hit next.
Oh, Nicky, you're so fun. You're so fun. You're making mine, oh, Nicky.
And first offering is fouled off.
We look at the base and throw it to the first. Pick him off, maybe. You never know.
Berrios a check to first. And he's back safely. And the 0-2. Goes down looking.
There we go. 2-1 strike or one
Vinny Pasquale
out away.
steps in for the Royals.
Strike out here, hopefully.
In there for strike 1.
I didn't realize it was the 9th, and this guy hasn't even thrown 70 pitches.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Witt, the runner at first.
That's 70 pitches now.
Back to the mound.
Oh, crap.
It hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well,
Oh, no, they got 2 guys on base.
Hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. To third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of.
There you go. The Blue Jays are flying.
Put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
All right, now the game coming up was the actual game they played today. That was yesterday's game, and now this game coming up is today's game. In real life, they played the Royals. Alexa, what was the Blue Jays score? So in real life, this game coming up, the Blue Jays won 4-1.
Thank you for joining us here this evening.
See, we're on April 4th. Today is April 4th. Even my watch agreed. Okay, we got our weakest pitcher. Hopefully he does okay. Statistically our weakest pitcher.
A great night for baseball ahead on the show.
And we'll be back to our main big pitchers.
The Kansas City Royals. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Dalton Varsho.
They get one more starting pitcher, eh?
Chris, he's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Brad Keller.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield.
Daytime this time.
And a pitch. Base hit, center field.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
Oh, he caught it.
And makes the catch.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had
Oh, bummer.
bases written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch.
He would have missed that. I could have probably got the guy to third there.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Here's Bo.
For him last night, he had 4 hits in that one. Hit hard, should be extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And in its second with an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Looking to stay hot. He had 5 hits in the game last night. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Dives, and he can't hang on. The relay to second, not in time. He's got a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage.
I thought he was going to catch it.
Nicely.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Ripped to third.
Oh, crap.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Waters makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Jays push across a run on this double.
Here's Bo.
It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show.
Could have came out of that with more, but unfortunately. Caesar, thank you for liking and for sharing. Much appreciated.
What do you have on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop. Bobby Witt Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Ryu, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And down on strikes.
Nice.
On here.
Thought that was going to be wide. There's the hot with the baseball.
Samad Taylor.
The best ball.
For his first big league hit right here. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And that chance handled. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And the 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him.
Got him with a curveball.
He gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
This is today's game in real life. The Blue Jays won today, 4-1 against Kansas.
Brandon Belt.
Oh, I'm simulating it, and I plan to beat them more than 4-1.
Now he steps out as time is granted.
Try our best.
And he deals. In the air, left field.
That's going nowhere.
Here puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting eighth, the third baseman,
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Coming off a 3-homer game last night. So we'll see how he follows that one up. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Ah, darn it.
And now it's Dalton Varsho, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
I don't think that's going anywhere.
Dozier on the move to the right, grabs it on the run, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Edward Olivares. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Fall off foul. The wind of the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Guerrero takes it himself and quickly one away in the second.
The designated hitter, Michael Massey.
Next is the designated hitter, Michael Massey. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game. One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
The center fielder, Drew.
2 outs, base is empty. Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. A switch hitter batting right. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Oh, that's it.
Next pitch inside, and 1-1. On the ground, right side.
Oh.
And it goes just foul. And now the lefty got it by him for the K.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
On to the third inning with Merrifield up to the plate.
The second baseman.
Keller in his 6th season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the catch for the
Ah.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Kiermaier now. He's 0 for 1.
That sounded pretty good.
Base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall.
Haven't got a double.
Into second, and he's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Almost could have went for a triple there.
Bichette getting ready to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now a relay to third. He's in there.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one.
At least we got an extra base out of it.
And the batter is George Springer. Doubled his first time up. Springer getting the start in right. 33 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Hard hit to third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Triple and a home run away from the cycle.
Runner at first with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Danny Jansen to hit here. On a line out towards center.
He got it.
It away for the out. And that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada.
Well, at least we got a point.
Back here in Kansas City as we go to the last of the third. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. The wind and the pitch. Pop up here, third base side. Bichette in position. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good time.
That was right there, so I just switched.
A little bit and popped it up.
Here's the catcher to hit, M.J. Melendez, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's out number 2.
We got him.
There, typically
Wing bada bada.
the ball the other way. but that time, a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Nate Eaton now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him. And that is that. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail things here 2-0.
Opening week is the sign now.
And welcome back. On to the 4th. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Brandon Bell. Keller back to work.
Perfect.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
You guys not very fast.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's Matt Chapman, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Ground ball left side.
Oh crap, right to him. Double play.
Second. How about that double play?
What a bummer, man.
And now Dalton Varsho, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one pushed
Another
back,
fly out.
play off to the left. Kicks and deals. In the air to left center.
That's pretty solid, but I think it's
settles under
gonna
this
get
one.
caught.
He's got it, and that'll do it. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
The why to kick the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Guerrero makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So up now for Kansas City, Samad Taylor. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Here's the 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Fires over to Guerrero.
I was distracted by the bat. I thought the ball was flying there. And I realized my guy got it.
Sawed him off, bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Let's do it, KC.
And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch. KC down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield. Here comes a pitch. This to third, Eaton.
Yeah, that's no good.
Fires over to first.
Got my number today. Keeping me down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next to hit, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin, let's go, Kevin. Decent.
That's a base hit out into center field.
Oh, maybe don't run.
Now with one away.
A base hit.
One gone, runner at first. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. That to right. Olivares moving under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Waters has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. One left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, and now Edward Olivares.
Well, these
Bieber.
fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And here it comes. And that's through there for a strike.
Ooh, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And the pitch. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now it's the DH, Michael Massey. First time up, he grounded to third. Ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Ah, crap.
Waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
Step off, throw to first. Massey back in standing. The pitch. And 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Grounded to third. Could be two. To second, there's one. And it's a double play to end the inning.
Double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Top of the sixth inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The pitch. He swings and drives.
Oh, there we go. He's walking.
Way back there. And it's gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Danny Jansen. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out to short. Whips it across. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And next for Toronto, Brandon Bell. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside.
Changing the pitcher.
And he approached it perfectly.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brad Keller will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher on here, Josh Stamont. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's Matt Chapman. Sliced hard but foul. Stamont, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Bell stands at first with one out. Out to center. Waters moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
What a bummer.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
So 2 down now, and here is Dalton Varsho. Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Kansas City, here's Hunter Dozier to the dish.
The left fielder.
Dozier, 31 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. And a pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
MJ.
And next up for the Royals, MJ Melendez. Struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike one. There's the strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next one off the plate inside. And that is ball one. Next pitch is popped up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nate Eaton.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Nate Eaton. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Swing, bada, bada.
The Royals, they trail it here 3-0. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield.
Changing, the sky's changing.
Stamont back to work. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
So digging in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's Kevin.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Eaton racing over to make the catch.
The bat, number 11, shortstop.
So up next, Bo Bichette, 1 for 3. And a little
that's
foul
not
ball
going
down the
anywhere.
third baseline. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Man at first, George Springer next up for the Blue Jays for the 4th time tonight. This one in the air right field. Olivares moving under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
With a traditional 7-inning stretch.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in is the speedy Bobby Witt Jr. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So up now for Kansas City, Samant Taylor. That one to first. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Stepping in, Vinny Pasquantino.
Come on, KG.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Now he breaks his bat. Gathers and throws to first. Inning over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0.
Busted that bat.
Josh Taylor gets the call.
Two pitcher.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered here in this one.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Into left center for a base hit.
He's not a very fast runner.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So a man aboard. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Hit hard. That gets through. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brandon.
And here is Brandon Bell.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Swings
Oh, I
through
missed.
that one. 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Oh, I missed again.
Saves at that one. Bullpen action for the Royals. Amir Garrett, the left-hander, up and throwing. And he deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You're still here.
Oh, 0-2 now. Popped in the air. Left field. Dozier makes the play. 1 down. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one ripped into right. Can't glove it cleanly. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He scores.
Got him.
And they lead by
excellent swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And the batter now, Dalton Varsho. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Jansen coming home. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
I could have told them to all go.
The breaks, gets back to second.
Picks himself up an RBI. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
A new pitcher in the game, Taylor Clark.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So the batting order turns over. So up next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. And first offering is fouled off.
Very late.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Bases loaded with one away. Kevin Kiermaier digs in now. That smash towards center. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
There we go.
6-run lead.
Kevin sack flied there.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. Right side, Olivares chasing after it. Can't get there. Base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive.
I think Kevin actually made it to the base.
Hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite.
It wasn't really a sacrifice fly,
but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Here's George Springer. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Waters drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 8th coming up. Blue Jays 7 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Edward Olivares.
The right fielder, Edward Olivares.
The wind of the pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Merrifield gets under it, and there's one down.
Now that the designated hitter, Michael Massey.
And next is the designated hitter, Michael Massey. 1 for 2. That one pulled foul. The pitch. Bounce to third. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first with 1 gone, And next up for the Royals, Drew Waters. Rolled over to third. Over to Merrifield. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Ninth inning coming up. Blue Jays 7.
Hey, Misty, how are you?
Nothing.
Double play there. Pretty sweet.
Welcome back. All set for the
Welcome back.
Now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The right-hander back to work. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Challenge with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And a pitch.
That's pretty solid.
Field. That's back there. Turning, looking. And
Oh, Vladdy's having a game. Got a home run before.
He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-0.
You ever go to any live baseball games? Quite, even if you aren't a big baseball fan, quite the atmosphere. Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, that's right. I remember you mentioning that. Happy birthday.
Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. Liner.
Ah, he caught it, eh? Straight to him.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and
Stephanie's here. She'll probably wish you happy birthday, too.
yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
There's a good hit. Hear that?
It's a base hit out of the left center field. Around first, digging for two. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Drove that
Went for a
ball
double.
nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there.
Maybe could have even went for a triple, but I wasn't sure how fast that guy was. This game in real life, I'm playing the virtual version of today's game.
We'll hit next. Outfield playing.
They won 4-1
Anything over their heads.
in real life.
Laced to right center, base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 9-0.
Oh crap!
Throw to third, and he's out, trying for three.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here, and when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
And now Dalton Varsho.
Could have stayed on second, I guess, eh? Oh well. What can you do?
Out to short, sneaks through, base hit. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground...
Well, I hope you've had a relaxing day at the very least.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Whit Merrifield, the next to hit. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
I don't even have a pitcher warmed up for finishing. Guy's only throwing 64 pitches, so he's okay probably.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't.
Does that have your tablet you got? What kind of tablet did you get?
Pitches for called strikes.
Oh, it's nice. Get a new tablet.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. There's a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts the squeeze on it. One away.
The catcher, number 1, MJ.
Next is the Royals catcher, MJ Melendez. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really
Look at that, 69.
of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69, dudes!
That's to third. Chapman collects. Royals down to their final out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nate.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Nate Eaton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one is lifted in the air. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Yeah, that was a robbery, that catch there. There's Bo Bichette. That's Stephanie's player. He's very handsome. Elcast M40 Plus with 8G and 128 storage, max 1 terabyte. Nice, that sounds pretty good. I'm not familiar with that one, but from the specs there, it sounds like it'd be pretty decent.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs on 21 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
Yeah, we still got 2 games against these guys. I thought they did them in sets of 3s, but I guess some of them get 4, eh? Most of them are sets of 3s. Now we're back on Manoah, our best pitcher. Got a deal with Amazon. Oh, he bought one too? Nice. Oh, hopefully you guys enjoy it, you know?
Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key.
Vladdy's been doing some damage for me.
To it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starter, Brady Singer. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
I wonder why they do 4 against the Royals. This is tomorrow's game in real life.
And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when
In the
it's on wall,
future.
you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Batting second, the center fielder, Kevin.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. 2 for 4 in the
Kevin's
game.
been performing well for us
We
here.
talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Eaton makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bo.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
Here's Bo.
Last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. To the right side.
All right to him.
Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Look at that, eh? Little behind the glove position there.
Back here in Kansas City, our starting pitcher in this one, Alek Manoah. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
Total command last time out. Scattered 2 hits over his outing. He had great stuff. We'll see if he's got it again in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. At the plate, Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby
The pitch. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Manoah, an all-star.
Turn off the tutorial, but sometimes I forget stuff, so.
A slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Righty to the plate. On the ground, Chapman gloves it. Zips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
batting second, the third baseman, Nicky
Nicky
Lopez.
Lopez up to the plate.
Alexa, what team is Bieber on for the MLB?
And he swings and misses, and it's
Cleveland Guardians.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And the right-hander deals. Struck him out looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Salvador Perez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Had the day off yesterday. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Righty delivers. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. No score. And welcome back. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Number 4, George Springer.
Time call.
Their tradition is to call a timeout right there, I guess.
Singer back to work.
Perfect, perfect.
Left field way back there.
He's walking.
That one back. Out of here.
290s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game.
Oh crap, that's not a very good one.
Witt over to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Up the middle. Throw over to Prado, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Brandon Bell.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. There's a swing and a drive. Eaton raging back towards the wall. Back some more. And gone! Brandon Belt goes deep.
I wonder if we're going to be chasing the pitchers here.
It's 2-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 away with nobody on. Matt Chapman now at the plate. Line drive. And no one can get there. Chapman into second, and he's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Man at second here with 2 away. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays with 5 RBIs on 5 hits in the series coming in.
Oh crap.
A high fly ball out there towards left field. Isbell makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Edward Olivares. And here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left. Varsho moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away.
Batting 5th, the second baseman,
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. 2 for 6 so far in the series. In there, and it's 0-1. Up the middle, Bichette picks it up, sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
the first baseman,
Here's Nick Prado.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch, and he just misses.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. KC down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Top half of the third.
Welcome back.
Whit Merrifield. Singer back to work. In the air, center field. Eaton settles under it. He's there. He's got it. Then there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Kiermaier now. Flied out his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
There we go, Kevin.
Second. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
He's fast enough. He can run.
He's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Well, Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. That's out to center field. Eaton makes the grab. 2 away now. And the batter is George Springer. He's already homered in this one. That one ripped. And that'll do it.
Ah, bummer.
One left for Toronto, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
And now here is Samad Taylor. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The punch out there. Now 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
0-1 now. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Immaculate.
He's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, start of the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The pitch. Swing, and that one.
There we go, another one.
If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here.
Man, this guy's almost like Joey Bats back in the day.
Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And here is Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And he's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take.
He's not a very fast runner, that guy.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. No outs. Runner on second. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone.
Yeah.
Second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Eaton drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. One down.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. In the air, right field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Man, I don't even know how to dive for it.
Effort, but if you look closely at his route, it wasn't as direct to the ball as you'd like to see.
Alexa, how do you dive in the show?
You have to credit him with making an adjustment, laying out, and getting the out. Nice job.
Man at first, and next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. Outfield.
Alexa, stop.
Shallow.
Not the dive I was talking about.
Now a fly ball to right center. Eaton turns and moving to his left. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Daniel.
BRB.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the guys in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Ripped on a line to center. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's 6-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's George Springer. He's already homered in this game. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Eaton should have this one. makes the catch, and that's the third out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Kansas City, bottom four. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next pitch is popped up. Manoah pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Now the third baseman, Nicky.
I thought I was gonna be getting it, but as the pitcher grabbed it.
Here's the third baseman, Nicky Lopez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Chopper right side. Kirk throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Chris, Salvia had Tommy John surgery. It seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember, Corey Seager had it, Didi Gregorius, Travis d'Arnaud, just to name a few.
Yeah, he bounced back pretty well from it. He became a comeback player of the year in 2020. The second Royals player to win that award. The other one was Mike Moustakas, his former teammate back in 2017.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing for the Royals. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back. Leading off, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy, oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone.
It looked like it was out
Vladimir with a star scraper.
in the foul
And they add to
territory.
their lead. It's 7-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Yeah, the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Bounced out to short. Witt over to first. One away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brandon Bell.
Brandon Bell digs in now. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And that is gone.
Home run.
Felt good, and they add on. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
1 out, base is empty. Matt Chapman next up for the Blue Jays. In the air out towards right center. Taylor under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Late swing, foul.
Should let that one go, I guess.
The wind and the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Eaton gliding as he moves to his left. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now an 8-0 game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Edward Olivares.
The designated hitter, Edward Olivares.
And a pitch. Now a slow roller to second. Merrifield over to pick it up. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Now here is Michael Massey. Grounded out to short in his first trip. On the ground to third. Low throw, and he can't
crap.
get out. And he'll be safe at first.
For some reason didn't catch it.
Lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
Now here is Nick Pratto. Throw over to first. Massey back easily. Double play. Ball to second. Merrifield over to Bichette. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Royals nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Merrifield, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he's into second with nobody out.
He said it hopped the wall.
Pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier.
Let's go, Kevin. Let's go.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So digging in, Bo Bichette. Smoked to the left, base hit. 1 run is in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
New pitcher now, Amir Garrett.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Here's a big power threat. George Springer. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Out towards left center. Eaton under it. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hard ground ball, base knock. The run scores from third. It's 11-0.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Line drive to short and caught.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brandon Bell.
Man at first, Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. Bell goes 6 feet 3 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Ground ball right side. Throw over to Prado. That's the third out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Jays 11 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. The pitch. Ground ball. Left side and foul ball.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And next up for the Royals, Samad Taylor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
0-2 now. Taylor started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Nate Eaton steps in for the Royals. Caught looking his first time up. First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. The Royals yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch misses. 2-2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
In the air, left side. Varsho moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail in this one 11-0. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Late swing, fouled off.
Very late swing.
Now the 0-1. Smash to the left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So a man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. Chapman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This one lifted in the air, left field. Isbell makes the catch. One away.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So up next, Whit Merrifield. This one in the air, center field. Eaton under it. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Oh, the throw is wild.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So up next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Bounce to the right.
Guess it's good that they played shallow.
Third out. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead it 11-0.
I thought they got a hit.
Welcome back. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, it wants me to go up here, eh?
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been
I didn't actually realize it was telling me where I should go.
Excellent slider, but they've not been able
Here
to
I've been just throwing it in.
and stay there.
And he grounds one to the right side. Merrifield to first.
Throwing it into wherever I wanted.
And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes.
Welcome back.
Expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Lopez stands in now and watches strike one. Towards first, and he handles it himself for the out.
The catcher, number 13,
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Still no hits on the board. One out away from taking the no-no into the eighth. Slapped foul. The Royals hitless so far in the game. Swung up.
All right, at the wall jump indicator. Time your jump at the wall if there's opportunity to rob a home run. Yellow arrows on the wall will pulse and begin to turn green from the bottom if you have a chance to rob a home run. Best time to jump after the top arrow turns green.
That one back there. Gone. Salvador Perez.
Wow, crap.
His second of the year, and they slice into the
I didn't know what the jump button was, though. Said I could jump, but I didn't know what button to push.
Well, he really
There goes my no-hitter, eh?
and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him. Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Kansas City, and now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And the pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, George Springer. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. There's a high chopper. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now one out to right. Taylor under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging for third. Oh, he throws it away. Not in time. He's safe. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Good contact guy. Good defender. On a line, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on, and it's 12-1.
Well done, drives in the run. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Digging in, Brandon Bell. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Royals 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Manoah back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses, struck him out. So up now for Kansas City, Nick Pratto. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Isbell, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Bounced up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Throws to second, and he's there with a double.
Crap.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down, and to the plate for Kansas City, Samant Taylor. Moved to second, and he's back in on a dive. Strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Man on second, 2 down. That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Isbell at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Royals lead 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Coleman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Matt Chapman.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Coleman, the tall righty, 230 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the air, left field, Isbell going back on this one. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter number 50.
Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they go quietly there. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Royals 1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 9th. So up now for Kansas City, Nate Eaton.
Yeah, that guy finally hit his 300th. He's working on that against me, but I never let him hit any.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. On the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for the Royals, the shortstop,
Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 0-1 now. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is downstairs. Squibbed out in front of the plate. To first. Now only one out remaining.
the third baseman, number 8.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Nicky Lopez.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Next pitch just misses, and it's 1-2. Is just 1 strike away. On the ground, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the first 3 games of this 4-game set.
Terrific job in this game.
Hooray!
Battered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Well, I'd finish the series, but that'll take me to like 11 something, so I think I'll wrap up there. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. I have variety streams, so I play all sorts of different games. Thank you for whatever role you played today. Those who followed, shared, chatted, participated in the poll. If you want to check out my trip to New Orleans, I've been putting clips of that up on YouTube, so YouTube is in the description. As far as the poll goes, nobody voted for giant salted pretzel, but hot dogs was the dominant one, 60%, and then 20% each for peanuts and garlic fries. There you go. That's kind of interesting. We'll paste that and start at 7 o'clock Pacific time normally, or shortly thereafter. So keep going. Well, I got to work tomorrow. But have a good night.